This is Montserrat culture, we'll be proud of it forever.
This is Montserrat culture, we'll be proud of it forever.
This is my Montserrat's Stratian voices, and our voice today is songwriter Paul Lewis. Welcome to my Montserrat, Paul. Wagwan.
Thank you very much. How are you, Wayne?
My good man.
Okay, I'm good. Nice and sunny here in Montserrat.
Seeing. So listen, for the fans who might not know who you are, tell us a little bit about, who you are and which part of the island you're from.
I'm Paul Lewis. I'm from Windy Hill originally. If I know Windy Hill, that's in the eastern side of the island. Then I moved to Dyers. So I was around Dyers and Lees. So most of the time until the volcano erupted. Then I come over to Montserrat side. Now living in St. Peter's.
Oh.
Moving around on Montserrat.
Okay.
Actually, I went studying in Jamaica back in the 80s, 88, and dabbled in the music business there, where I actually took the crown, Calypso crown, 2 years in a row at the school I went, which was CAST, now University of Technology. Did some recording, had it played on the radio and so forth. Over those 2 year period, actually did some stage shows opening soca for Shabba and Ninja and them guys.
Okay.
So I did that back in the 80s, but then I came back home. I did around 1999. I did an album called Demo.
Mm-hmm.
I had a popular song on it called Tip Top Shape. Did along with Harvey. And interestingly, on that same album, I had a song called Too Much Evil Wickedness in High Places. Actually, sung on that song, and I had Sylk at age 14. He DJ'd on that song for me at age 14.
Okay.
Yes, and then it was about 2 years after that one of his cousins approached me and asked me to write a song for him to take part in a competition, which would have been 2001.
Right, and he was 16.
He was age 16 then.
Okay.
So I did Wage War for him, and it was like basically the song of the year. And everybody was going with it. He was 16. He had the support. He also did a second song called Play Your Part.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to the competition. Well, everybody felt he had it, but you know it is. They said he lost by 1 point. They said he was too young and all sorts of different excuses. But
yeah, I remember that. That was one of those controversial Calypso years.
Yes.
People still talk about.
And yes, and then he came back again. 2 years after that, he did Get Your House in Order and National Vision. It was a similar thing. They thought he won by distance, only to understand that he got first run up again. So yeah, he was a little bit discouraged, and he dropped out the competition for a couple of years, and he went back in. So this year would be basically his 10th year, although he haven't been in all the time. But he's been in the finals about 5 times. When he do go in normally, for 1 or 2 times he made the finals. So
okay, and
times when he did not take part.
right. And Sylk for people who might be listening is Garnet Thompson, aka Sylk.
Thompson. Yeah, he's Garnet Thompson.
Right.
Actually, he got his name Sylk because in Jamaica I listened a lot to Garnet Sylk.
Mm-hmm.
So when they asked me to write a song for him, he didn't have a Calypso name, so I said, look, I asked him if he know this guy named Sylk because he sings, and I tell him I like how he sings and I like how the guy Garnet Sylk sings.
Right.
But he said he didn't have not a clue what I'm talking about because he wasn't following the Jamaican music as such.
Right.
And but I tell him, look, you could use the name Sylk if you like it. If you have another name, but he stick with Sylk. So
okay.
that's actually how he actually got that name. And so basically we've been working together from back then.
Okay.
That same year we had a song called it was basically a song on the cricket.
Mm-hmm.
So we love the cricket. That song went on 6 weeks #1 on the ZK Top 50 countdown. Yeah, it was on that. started no more for 6 weeks. But we're working together. We haven't really been doing much commercial stuff. Basically,
Right.
locally for the competition.
Okay.
And that's it. We always wanted to put some more time in it and do some more. We wanted to work with some good producers and music arrangers. That's not really always the easiest to.
Okay, well that brings us to where we are today. You've decided to link up with Paran Sounds and Prince and Jamaica Paran Sounds. Tell us a little bit about that. How did that come about?
Actually, Prince, he was before. I had a song called Freedom.
Uh-huh.
And I started it and I asked Prince to finish it. And he did that in the competition as well. He came fourth that year. So Sylk, Prince have worked with us before.
Okay.
On and off. And I was actually in St. Martin earlier in the year when Prince emailed and said he would like to work with us. Not just on a one song, but on an album for this year.
Mm-hmm.
I said to him, well, that's a good idea because we always want to do that, but we don't really have the arrangers and so forth and persons to do the rest of the push the music and so forth. So it was like kind of tough on us to really get into that. So he said he had no problem with that, and I had no problem. So that's where we started Link.
Okay.
So I've been working on stuff sending for him. He's been doing the same. We've been editing each other's work and been discussing and so forth. And out of that come the birth of a number of songs.
Right. He just released. Sylk that is just released his first single. What is Extra, which the fans seem to love.
Oh yes, we just did. That's great. I think it's really a nice song. It's been taken off around the Caribbean. Persons like it here locally.
Right.
And it seems to be taken off on the internet as well.
Right.
So that says a lot and goes on. And yourself and Paran Sounds, Montserrat, they've been promoting it a lot. And a matter of fact, before I even saw it on the internet, somebody from New York who actually was who emailed me and said this song is on my Montserrat and it's also on Parantaline.
Right.
.com. That is when I actually checked with Prince to find out what other links it's on, because somebody else who was following online actually let me know it was there. So actually you guys have been doing a lot of great work. I've been following the online promotion and we're really happy for that.
Well, one of the things that surprised me is a lot of people are excited about Sylk. He has a lot of fans. And we've been getting a lot of feedback from the fans who seem to be excited about having him, working with Paran Sounds and producing some material this year. What are your thoughts about the kind of music that you got from Prince for the competition this year?
Well, it's great, really great. I must say, Prince did one song called "Changing World," and the arrangement is different. It's just different. I'm very excited about that tune. I was just working on the video for that. That excites me greatly. And it's really a change in terms of the arrangement and everything. The music is a change. It's not one of those calypsos that you would the average person would actually arrange. It's different. It really takes someone who's really talented and in the business for a while, come up with something like that. And I think actually that was the first song he sent to us and asked us to take a listen.
Right.
For this year. And asked my opinion. I tell him, well, look, as far as I'm concerned, the song is finished. It just needs to be recorded. Yeah, so actually we didn't have to do anything with that. We didn't play any part in that except a Sylk to go and learn the lyrics and record it.
Right. Is Sylk excited about the work we're doing?
Yeah, he's excited. The reason why he's not here today because I spoke to him this morning. He had a cold. He got a cold in the week, and he's hoarse.
Okay.
Hoarse, so if he was to do this interview, it would be a real hoarse voice.
Oh, okay.
So he asked me to go along and do it for now, and then he could probably link up with you some other time when you have a better voice.
Yeah, not a problem.
We were supposed to go on record when it runs dry, reggae.
The reggae tune, that's
We're gonna have to give that a try in the week, coming up in the week.
okay.
Because I actually will be leaving on the 25th for England
Mm-hmm.
in November. So we're trying to do get as much work finished before I leave.
Okay, the album is gonna be titled Extra, and it will have his, obviously the title song Extra, as well as his competition tunes, and the reggae song When the Earth Runs Dry. It's gonna be, a mix of tunes.
Yes, and he also have this one called Model What You Got.
Right.
And like a crossover reggae soca. And he also have a couple more. I don't know if you had a listen, but I sent it for Prince. One like a dancehall tune.
Right.
Actual dancehall tune, yes.
Yeah, I've heard most of them. So this is gonna be his first album?
Yes, this will be his first album.
Okay.
He would have worked with me on my album I did some time ago, and then he would have done like 2 or 3 songs during the different years, but he never really done a full album. So this will be his first album.
This is his first album. Okay. And it's gonna be available online. We're gonna have it on iTunes, Amazon, all those places. Wherever you could buy music online, the album will be available.
Yes, that's great because having good materials, good songs, and not having them access to them so you can buy them is not really helpful. So it is really great to know that the songs will be available online for those who want to get the songs. And of course, we want to just say thanks to all the fans that have been following Sylk over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And number of the fans over the years been saying to me, Paul, you need to forget the competition for a while and do some commercial tunes for Sylk. And I've been saying to them sometimes it's time, because I have been writing songs, but it's time and actually getting for someone to really do the music, because I'm not a musician.
Right.
And that's why I know my limitations. So it's good to have a team working with various artists, because the artists themselves appreciate it a lot, because they may be singers and so forth, they're not musicians. In some cases they're not writers. So they're real happy when they have a team behind them and someone who can get the song out there and push the song and give it access, or make it accessible to the fans over there.
Right. Well, listen, I can tell you when Prince and I sat down and we talked about, artists and ones that we like to work with, Sylk goes at the top of the list.
Well, I'm really happy. I'm really glad for that. I'm really happy. And I mean, in Montserratian, it's good to know that guys not living in Montserrat, but that you actually still considering and working to enhance and promote the talent that's here in Montserrat. I do wish that persons who have made it in the past would have done the work that you guys are doing now. I mean, that Montserrat would have been on the top of the map, like Jamaica, just spitting out artist after artist. But I guess this is the start of it with Paran Sounds, and I must say, well, my hats off to Paran Sounds, you and Prince and the whole crew in Paran Sounds.
Oh yeah, that is the plan. I mean, we've always had talent, Montserrat always has a lot of talent. It's just, we never seem to take it to the next level.
Well, that's exactly right. I think the Paran Sounds, we have a good opportunity for this to happen.
Sure that.
Seeing what you guys have been doing so far, and it's a good thing. What like I said to you though about the extra, you would know already, but just for the fans who don't know, we're actually working on a remix of Extra.
Right.
You're gonna bring in that's a Trinidadian living in New York, and he'll be actually recording at Prince Studio, and we're gonna merge these 2 artists together. So later down, persons could look out for the remix as well.
Yeah, we were working on that last night. So probably in the next couple of weeks, we'll have the remix ready.
Right. So that I just wanted to I know you know about it, but I just wanted to just say it for the good of those who are listening.
Okay. Well, listen. Let's talk a little bit about the Calypso competition itself. They have I think 28 Calypsonians registered this year. What are your thoughts about the Calypso competition this year?
Well, I believe that it's always good to have a lot of persons interested and registered, so you could have the eliminations that persons always look forward to, and then you could also have the semi-finals and the finals. I believe that I'm a person who appreciates all sort of ideas
Mm-hmm.
and all sort of styles. I like everybody's style because everybody brings a different style.
Right.
And but I know it's a competition, and so at the end of the day, those persons who are in the competition gotta go there for one purpose, and it's to win the competition. Well, first pass elimination, semi-finals, enter the finals, and go to win. If you're not going for a win, then you're probably just going in for the wrong reason.
Yeah, right. So you think it's going to be competitive this year?
Well, we have people like the reigning the King Cupid, we have Candy, we have Sylk, we have Black Jaguar,
Mm-hmm.
Abu, and all these guys. With all of these guys in it, it will be and ought to be competitive.
Yeah.
I will be disappointed if we have all these big names and
Right.
competitive.
I mean, I heard Andy is coming back.
I heard that too. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure the confirmation now, but I heard it. So, and with Andy definitely coming back. He's one of those big names.
And he's like a
competition.
And he's like a 2 or 3 time monarch.
Yeah, I think he's a two-time.
Okay. So we should get a good competition out of these guys.
That should give us a very good competition. So I believe the persons that we studied definitely have what it takes to give a proper competition and a real competitive one.
Right.
Anybody who is entering this year would have to work hard and start working from early.
Mm-hmm. You are in the same camp as Black Jaguar now. Jaguar being a Paran Sounds artist himself. What do you think about that?
Well, it's great. As I said before, I believe that every style and every talent that on earth, I can appreciate it. Black Jaguar was like a hit last year.
Right.
He was really mashing up the place last year. And a lot of people will be looking forward to what he's coming with this year. So a lot of people are anticipating Jaguar's music to this year. He already have a couple of releases out.
Right, and I can tell you much like Sylk's first tune, his first release, the arrangement on that is just crazy.
Yes. Really. He has a lot of good music. He's working with good musicians, good arrangers. I mean, person who in the business who understand what they're doing. So anybody coming out of that Paran Sounds camp would definitely have good material, and it would be up to them as individuals to work hard at their product and put it out there the way it should be put over.
So Sylk is excited and ready to go.
Yes, he is. He's happy to have his music this early and happy to have his record this early. I think he recorded early before, but not this early.
No, I mean we were finished writing those tunes like back up in February, March.
Yes, so it was basically really early, really the earliest that he ever really had his competition tunes, and he already know them because he already recorded them and everything.
Right.
You have time to work with them and work on them, and we're gonna get the music and the cards to the band in another couple of days. So then the band itself would have it early as well, so they could practice.
So are we gonna have the same band down there as this year, the same band as last year?
Black Rhythm, because CPK is the person who's in charge of the Calypso competition this year, and he's the one who's in charge of the band as well. So that in itself speaks to the same band being used.
Okay. I was wondering if you're gonna have maybe 2 bands this year, considering we have like 28 Calypsonians.
Well, last year we had about 28 Calypso, well, maybe plus or minus 1, but it was in the high 20s last year as well.
Okay.
Yes, for the elimination, it was in the high 20s last year as well.
Okay.
Over the last years, number of years, been between 24 or 28 around here, basically.
Okay, so you're gonna be on island for the show? You're gonna be back in time for the show?
Yeah, I'll be back at the end of November. So I'll be back on Montserrat by the 1st of December.
Okay.
Yes, so.
And the eliminations is what, December 3rd?
Somewhere around the 1st week of December, so.
Yeah, I think it's like the 3rd.
Yeah.
On December 3rd.
Yes, so. I want to wish Paran Sounds and all the guys of Paran Sounds and all the artists, Sylk and Black Jaguar and others, all the best in the competition. And also in the promotion of the commercial music and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I just want to say thanks to all the fans who over the years have been supporting Sylk and myself and Black Jaguar and Prince and yourself. To say thanks to the fans once again.
Alright, well listen, it was a pleasure talking to you, Paul. Thanks for coming to my Montserrat. and you know, keep doing what you're doing, man.
What the girl them want? Extra loving. The girl them want. Extra loving. What the girl them want? Extra loving. The girl them want. What the girl them want? Extra loving. The girl them want. Extra loving. What the girl them want? Extra loving.
Well, I really don't understand them West Indian woman always making demand for extra. The more they get, the more they want. Makes no sense, tell them that they can't, and always under pressure for extra. You give them extra strong, they want it extra long. Give them an extra wine, they want an extra grind. Extra is better, the more the merrier. Make the session sweeter, come a little harder. Extra is better, the more the merrier. Make the session sweeter.
What the girl them want?
Extra,
The girl them want. Extra. What the girl them want? Extra. The girl them want.
extra. Want extra day and night, extra special and extra right. All women seem to like it extra. Man, drinking up their stuff too. Give them extra clout. Woman can't do it out extra. You give them extra strong, they want it extra long. Give them an extra wine, they want an extra grind. Extra is better, the more the merrier. Make the session sweeter, come a little harder. Extra is better, the more the merrier. Make the session sweeter.
What the girl them want?
Extra,
The girl them want. What the girl them want?
extra,
The girl them want. What the girl them want?
extra,
The girl them want. What the girl them want?
extra. Some say extra is we want what we don't need. Woman just like to feed on extra. Ladies, don't take offense, cause I love your confidence. But can you handle extra? You give them extra strong, they want it extra long. Give them an extra wine, they want an extra grind. Extra is better, the more the merrier. Make the session sweeter, come a little harder. Extra is better, the more the merrier. Make the session sweeter.
What the girl them want?
Extra,
The girl them want. What the girl them want?
extra.